Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we're diving into, well, something maybe a bit different.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A children's story. It's called Daisy's Delightful Day, about this little duck, Daisy, right?
Hmm.
And she has this, grand plan for the perfect day.
Right, exactly. And our goal here, our sort of deep dive mission, is to figure out what this simple little story might tell us about, finding joy and maybe handling when things don't quite go right.
Yeah, she definitely starts with a very specific agenda. Like she packs a kazoo.
For spontaneous music, naturally.
Right, and a bubble wand, for instant smiles, and these emergency cupcakes.
You always need emergency cupcakes.
Ugh.
Essential.
Totally. For the town, Bloomington, her whole goal is just brightening things up for everyone.
It's a really sweet intention.
Yeah.
And at first, things look pretty good, don't they? She's actually spreading cheer, giving Mrs. Mole this flower crown.
Helping Gary the goat untangle his jump rope. Yeah, that was nice.
And then leading the bubble parade. Balloons, giggles. It's all going, well, swimmingly for a duck.
Exactly. Pure sunshine and laughter. It seems like her delightful day plan is working perfectly. You almost think, okay, that's the story. Happy duck, happy town.
Ah, but that's where it gets, well, more interesting for our deep dive, the arrival of rain clouds. That throws a real spanner in the works, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. A big one.
It's a good reminder that even the best plans, the kindest intentions, can get, derailed.
And what a shift. Suddenly the bubbles are popping.
Yep, gone. And those crucial emergency cupcakes get all soggy,
Yeah.
which, I mean, that's a minor disaster in itself, right?
Definitely. And poor Daisy even loses a flip-flop to a puddle. It goes from delightful to damp really fast.
And her reaction is so relatable. She just finds a stump and sits down feeling pretty bummed out, acknowledging that sometimes, things just don't work out the way you hoped, despite trying hard. It's important to see that moment of disappointment.
But then here's where the story really pivots, I think. Just when she's feeling low, her friends reappear.
Yes. Mrs. Mole and Gary the goat, they come back, and they offer comfort, but in these kind of quirky, unexpected ways.
Right. Gary brings a cupcake he managed to keep dry.
A small thing, but so significant in that moment. And Mrs. Mole provides a clean sock, which, charmingly, turns out to be a mitten. Slightly mismatched, but clean.
It's the act itself, them thinking of her and coming back. That's what matters.
Absolutely. And that's the turning point for Daisy, isn't it? Despite the rain, the popped bubbles, the soggy cake, the lost flip-flop.
Yeah, she realizes the day can still be delightful. Maybe even more so, actually, because of that unexpected kindness, because her friends are there.
It totally shifts the focus. It's not about the perfect plan anymore. It's about the value of, well, connection.
And what's neat is how this kid's story really boils down some powerful ideas. The narrative mentions how kindness and fun make a day better.
And how a positive attitude helps when things go wrong. We literally see that play out. And helping others, spreading joy.
And critically, that delight isn't really about achieving some perfect, flawless outcome.
No, it's often found in those small, maybe imperfect moments, especially when you share them. That slightly soggy cupcake shared with a friend, that becomes way more meaningful than some perfect one eaten alone.
So if you connect this to your life, it sort of pushes back against the idea that happiness depends on everything going exactly to plan.
Right. Perhaps true delight is more about our ability to adapt, to appreciate simple acts of kindness, both giving and receiving, and finding joy in those unexpected detours, especially when you navigate them with other people.
So the big takeaway from Daisy's less than perfect but still delightful day seems to be, well, joy isn't about flawless execution. It's more about kindness, resilience when plans fall apart, and cherishing those small, shared moments.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you, the listener. How might you intentionally look for, or maybe even create, those little moments of delight in your own day, especially when things don't unfold quite as you expected? Perhaps think about the last time a small kindness really lifted your spirits, or you found some unexpected joy in a moment you hadn't planned for.